work for a manufacturing firm. I've got $7 an hour in raises over the past 5 years, have 5 extra vacation days. You know, I think I've got it pretty good. What could a union do for me?
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? What's your question?
My name's Phil. I'm calling from Brooksville. I work for a large manufacturing firm in this area, and I was just curious what a union could do for us. I mean, I started a year and a half ago. I've had about a $7 pay raise since then. They just gave us 5 extra vacation days plus an additional holiday. I mean, what would be the point of unionizing a place like that? I was a president of an organization in Mississippi for police officers years ago, but so I just don't know, what would be, how we could improve what we've got.
Yeah, I think that's great. I'm extremely happy for you that you got that. I think we talk about stuff good for working folks that happen whether or not they are union, and so that all sounds great, and I'm really happy for you. We've got about 2.5 minutes left. If you want to continue listening to the show, we are going to be on YouTube and Facebook. But as a beginning to begin to answer the question, could it be better?
Could it be better? It's a startup, so there's a lot of confusion. But I think that would be with any startup. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I'm asking a legitimate question.
Yeah. No. I think that's the legitimate answer to start with, and I think we'll try to go more in detail on the other side once we go into overtime, and you can find us on YouTube and Facebook. But I think it can always be better. It can always be better, and also the things that you like, you're able to you're able to lock in with a union contract, because if you don't have a union contract, your boss can change it at any time without consulting you. They can't do that with a union contract. And also, you're always going to have more leverage when you come together, as opposed to negotiating individually. Andrew Huddleston, communications director for the American Federation of Government Employees. Andrew, what would your answer be to that?
Well, there's so many more things that a union brings to the table beyond just wages and benefits, but a voice on the workplace, making sure that you've got health and safety, that you have the ability to negotiate, scheduling to make sure that you have a normal schedule time to spend with your family, benefits, retirement benefits, healthcare, so that you have dignity, fairness, and respect on the job, fair pay, but also a dignified retirement. There's so much more that goes into a union than just pay and benefits. And also, I mean, I think that if you look at manufacturing overall, it sounds like potentially that is not as great of a deal as it may appear if you look at the data in aggregate for the United States.
Right. And one of the things that I mentioned to him is that, okay, let's just say that you're totally satisfied. There's nothing else that you want from your job, which, I would find hard to believe. I think that there's always more, but even let's just grant that, that is not guaranteed without a union contract. It can be taken away anytime for any reason, unilaterally by the boss, without even so much as a consultation. And it doesn't work that way if you're able to get in a union contract that's signed by both parties. And there's a certain amount of a binding nature to your employment agreement that comes with a union contract. And what is a union? It is the workers coming together to collectively bargain and have some amount of say over the way that you do your work. And that's, you can get all of the money, all the money in the world and still have no say in your workplace. And that's something that a union brings to the table that you're not going to get outside of that.
I think that's exactly right. We always say a boss's promise is temporary, but a union contract is in writing. Words in writing have meaning in this country, thankfully. and that security that you get with a union contract, knowing that next year you're going to have the same deal and the boss can't just unilaterally change it, right, is something that a lot of people seek. I mean, we see how bosses have abused their power all throughout this country, story after story every single day about that.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.